Today on Fishing with Gussy, we don't let the rain keep us inside, and we're trolling for walleye.
Fishing with Gussy is proudly sponsored by and uses Shimano rods and reels. Visit Shimano.ca for all the specs.
That's a walleye, probably, guaranteed. There we go. There's a fish. Big fish. Here, yeah, you reel in. Here, you take this. We just had a double header, and just keep it tight, that's all, Shelley. Shelley got hit first and she got snipped, which means probably a pike or a muskie got our bait, and I got a fish on, so just take your time. It's a big fish. And I
get so excited sometimes, I just want to get it in.
Yeah, it felt really good, so I think it's probably a big walleye, hopefully.
I hope so.
Grab the net.
Jeff's letting me reel it in. It's kind of nice.
Feel pretty good or what?
This is pretty awesome. It is fighting like crazy. I mean, look at the tip on this thing.
Yeah, nice.
I'm trying to keep it nice and tight. Oh.
Just go nice and easy.
It's giving me some good yanks there. I think it's getting close.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, don't reel, just
let it out?
Yeah.
Let it
Keep it tight, reel when you can. But if it's pulling against you, then you got to sort of lay off a little bit. But
wouldn't it be crazy if it is a muskie?
No, it's a really nice big walleye.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah.
Look at that, the hook just came out right there.
Oh yeah. This is awesome.
I told you were gonna catch a big walleye today.
I didn't. It wasn't even my.
Here, I can get that.
My line. He let me reel it in. That is a nice fish.
Yeah.
Awesome. Good job.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you a $5 here in a minute, but that's a great start. Hopefully we can catch a few more of those this afternoon, and that's the fish you select for when you use big crankbaits and fish on good bodies of water that have big fish in them. And across Ontario and across Canada, we're lucky that we have lots of great walleye fisheries and lots of big fish like this. So we'll get this guy back and see if we can't catch another one. That's an awesome start to the afternoon. Wow. Yeah. Sweet. So there's the bait.
Yeah.
That's an X-Rap Mag 30, and we also do, this season on this show, we also do a show trolling for pike with Mag 20s and 30s, so the same bait in a much bigger size. And these X-Rap family of baits are probably my favorite crankbaits. They're very easy to use. You can troll this any speed you want. It's going to run straight and run true, and that's important. So, and they look good. They got a nice finish. So we'll see if we can get a couple more smashes on that this afternoon.
I'll get the net there for you.
Okay, you got to really muscle it kind of at the end. No, you got to kind of, oh, it's a pike. Okay, I'll just grab them. It's okay, Shelley. Yeah. And we're not going to get them all twisted and tangled up. That's a bonus on doing this deal.
I got it now.
That's fine. Not a giant by any means, but can't complain about that. We'll get them back and start over again.
Oh.
There we go. Good job.
Oh.
Nice and easy. Take her easy.
Okay, that was a big hit.
Good job.
Completely unexpected.
You still got him?
I got him.
Okay.
Or her.
Yeah.
The anatomically correct fish.
I'm just getting my line in and I will be there in a second to help you out. Whoa, another nice northern.
I'll just keep him hanging around
Here, yeah. Just bring him up by me and I will grab him for you. Whew.
There you go.
Yeah, real pretty close, a little bigger maybe than the one I had.
Not that size.
You just catch big fish, hey?
I only catch big fish. Hello.
Yeah, cool.
I like pike. I know they're slimy, but I still like them.
Yeah, no, they pull hard and they're aggressive and they're fun. All right, get back there.
Now we need a walleye.
Are we gonna see some more big fish? Oh yeah, we are. Having a little bit of a tough time now getting these. Our first two passes on this hump, we caught fish. I got a big walleye. Shelley lost another one on the next pass right off of our waypoint, and you can see where we've kind of covered all corners of this thing on my GPS. All the red lines are my trails, and it's amazing when we go by any of these three waypoints. This whole cluster, that's the top of the hump in 22 feet. All we do is mark fish, like they're loaded right here. Okay, there's some. I'm gonna switch back and forth between the sonar and the GPS. That's a cluster of walleyes on the bottom right there. There's another cluster of walleyes. So our baits might not be quite getting down to them. They're kind of tight to the bottom, but so there. I went over one waypoint, and there's a bunch of fish. Just watch now as I approach this other one. You can see it right here. Look at this. It's just full of walleyes on the bottom. These are all walleyes. Boom, 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 boom. And there's more like really tight to the bottom too. So we've made about 8 or 10 passes here now. We haven't caught a fish. We caught a couple pike, but what we're gonna do is I think we're gonna tie on some jigs and just go now and back and see if we can get some of these fish to bite on the jigs, and I think we will. They might not be quite active enough for these cranks, or they might not want to come up and eat them right now. But hey, if this works, the crankbaits did their job, because our first two passes we had big fish, and they revealed sort of where the school is. So let's reel up, Shelley, and we'll tie some jigs on and go back and see if we can get them to hit the jigs.
Sounds good to me.
Oh yeah, yeah, just take your time. Oh, we still got that water roll one.
Oh, it's a pike.
Big, no, it's a nice big walleye.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it that big?
That's what we got on the cranks the first couple times.
Holy
and
mackerel.
I think we just sort of lost their activity a little bit, so that never fails. Getting the, whoa, look at that. Hooked right in the upper lip. Leech is still kicking. That's pretty cool, hey?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two of the biggest walleye I've ever caught today, right here.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
Can I hold it?
Yeah.
There we go. You want me to go up under the...
Yeah, take right here. Put your hand. Oh, we don't want want to drop them. No, yeah, right there. And then this hand underneath.
Okay.
No, 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 that one, yeah. There you go.
All right, there you go. Hey, check it out. Whew, it's got a nice big mouth. It's kind of cool. That's a nice fat walleye. That would make anyone happy. All right, so we're gonna release it, and someone else will be just as happy as me to catch it.
Good job.
Ah, look at that.
As if.
Nice. Give our leech back.
Little bugger.
Little rascal.
Oh, he's clamped on there pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That thing's beat up now.
I've never seen anybody catch a crayfish.
Ah! Oh. Ah! Sucker bites pretty hard. Whoa! Ooh.
Oh.
Just about lost my rod. We'll quit playing with the crayfish. Wow. That's the kind of bites I like to see right there. Whoa! Come here, buddy.
Nice job.
Yeah. Oh, hook just popped out. Hey, you know what? We found the fish with the crankbaits. You got the biggest walleye of your life.
It was awesome.
And we ended up having to go drop some jigs down on them, and we caught them. There's a bunch here. We can see them on the Humminbird, and that was, you know, we just had to change up our strategy a little bit, but we ended up putting a bunch of fish in the boat and having a pretty good day. So
Yeah, you can't. Nothing wrong with that.
largemouths are not too picky when it comes to fall.
It's not that big. Feisty, but not that big. I'm Carolyn Hudson. I'm from Kenora, and this is my big fish story. As you know, Kenora is on beautiful Lake of the Woods, one of the most beautiful bodies of water in the world, in my opinion, and that's where I was when I caught the big one. I was out fishing with my fishing guru, kind of an amateur, but learning as we went along, and we were cranking with deep crankbaits, and all of a sudden had a fish on, fought it like crazy for about 7 or 8 minutes. And in the process, my poor fishing guru was in the back of the boat with the net, almost going overboard himself. And we finally got it on, and it was a 13-pound, 30-incher, which I will always be trying to top.
Folks, that right there in the fall is money. Not the jig. The jig's money too, but the weeds. That's called coontail, and you can see it's still pretty green. We're getting to be kind of late in the fall. Temperatures dropped, things are changing, and it's a great time of year to get out and fish for bass. And Jay Samsal and I are fishing for largemouth bass today, and we're just going to show you, you know, our approach to fall fishing. And it's going to be a lot of throwing crankbaits today. We just sort of started off on a little point here, and it's fairly weedy, so we're just fishing some jigs, and I think Jay's using a little Trigger X flutter worm, and we're just getting, you know, going along the shore. It's going to open up a bit, the weeds are going to sparsen out a little bit, and we'll be able to throw the cranks and cover more water. There we go, Shelley. Oh, some big walleye.
Oh, look how scarred up that thing is.
That's a bonus right there when you're bass fishing and you get a big giant walleye on a crankbait. Wow, that's pretty neat. All right, where's those pliers at, buddy? So we've gone, oh, I don't know, we've covered 100 yards or so of shoreline, and we're just looking for fish. And one thing about largemouths this time of year is that usually they're going to be pretty active. So this guy's definitely been around. He's got some issues. He's pretty skinny, and Nice big walleye, but we'll get him back. Still wanted to eat that crankbait. But that's probably my favorite fall crankbait and crankbait for fishing for largemouths in general. It's a little Rapala DT3 flat. You can see it's kind of got the coffin-shaped bill. And it's good for deflecting off of stuff and doesn't get snagged a whole lot. And it seems to be, it's pretty subtle, but bass seem to like it. One thing you gotta watch when you're throwing these crankbaits, you can see we're fishing around some boulders and there's some weeds mixed in, but lots of rocks. Your line, when you're rubbing, you know, along the bottom, will actually get frayed up. So I got snagged a second ago and I was working on it, you know, and I just reeled in, checked my line, it was frayed. I gave it a little pull and it broke right there. So you always got to keep an eye on your line. If it gets nicked up or frayed, it's going to break really easy on you. And you're not going to catch very many big fish. We got a brown bass this time. Woo. Little baby smallmouth. Got him hooked pretty good. That's where the pliers are nice to have. Oh, I don't want to hurt this guy. Gotta switch hands. Ooh. So yeah, we got lots of wind. Now here comes the rain. This is just the usual outing of trying to film a TV show, fishing. Nothing's ever perfect. We'll make the best of it. All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back right after this. Kind of getting the shaft on the weather here. It's not real pretty.
Got one. Great
Nice
species.
bucket.
He catches the 5s, I catch the 5-inchers.
Well, that's just, you're gonna have to learn that as you.
But Jeff and I have talked quite a bit about these Rapala DTs crankbaits today. And today we're using the DT3s. And they make a variety of baits, variety of colors, and a variety of depths. And what the DT stands for is dives 2. So this DT3 is going to get down 3 feet. Now, depending on your line you use, not only the kind of line, like whether it's fluorocarbon braid or monofilament, but the size of line you're using. If I want to get the bait a little deeper, I'll go with a lighter line. It's less water resistant. So if I want to get another 6, 8, 10 inches out of a bait like this, I'll go to a 10 or 12 pound test line. And all that is just, it's less water resistant. So there's less water catching your line. It allows your bait to get a little bit deeper.
There we go.
There you go. Another one. Oh, walleye.
Walleye.
That was a big largie.
So did I. Come on. For this late in the fall, it's really odd that we're seeing some walleyes like this up in this shallow water, but
Yeah.
take whatever wants to bite, I guess.
But if you look at the graph, the bait fish are all blowing up along these shorelines right now, and I guess that's why the walleyes are here. Be nice if the bass are here in those numbers.
Yeah. Kind of getting the shaft on the weather here. It's not real pretty. It's windy. It's raining a little bit. It's not overly cold for early October, but it's not that nice.
Multi-species today. Nice little smallie on the crank. Same deal with the largemouths. These guys are up there with them right now too. Not a very big one, but nice one. That's a bigger. That's a big girl. Want me to grab her for you? You got it?
I got her, I think.
Where were you last week?
Good deal. That's a big one, eh, Jay?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's the deal with largemouths. These big fish, fall is a great time of year to be out there because they're looking to eat up and bulk up and get fat. So that's what this guy's doing.
Conserve for the winter. That's a beautiful fish. Man.
Yeah, that
Clean.
is a big largie.
Wow.
Okay, well, let's get her back.
Get a couple more.
There we go. Oh, big time hit on the crankbait.
That looks like.
That feels like a nice bass,
Yeah,
buddy.
it is. Nice fish, man. Let me grab. I'll grab that one for you.
Sure. Chubby little guy, huh?
Yep.
Ooh. He gobbled her up pretty good anyways.
You gotta watch this though. You gotta have to van down this one. Nice fish.
Yeah, it is.
Pliers.
It's always nice when you got a buddy to grab your fish for you and take them off.
There you go, man.
Cool, man.
Nice fish.
Look at that. This crankbait was brand new today when I took it. Actually took it out of the box this morning, and it is beat up. Pike, bouncing it off some rocks, a bunch of largemouths. So that's it. Better get yourself some of these DT3s. That's the flat model, and they've got that coffin bill on it. Largemouths love them. It's one of our secrets. We'll get this girl back. That's a nice chunky fish, man. That's the kind that win tournaments around here.
Fishing with Gussy proudly uses Power Pro Super Slick line. Power Pro, all of the power with none of the noise.